So you get the girl of your dreams. You get the girl you wanted. So now what? Now what? You just live happily ever after now? Now what? You still got dreams to chase. You still got goals you want to achieve. You're going to something as an incomplete person, hoping this person completes you. And you're going to soon later find out this person is not going to complete you because you have to do the groundwork yourself. You have to complete yourself. And I can tell you firsthand, I've gotten plenty of relationships because I didn't want to be alone. But at the same time, I wasn't where I wanted to be in life either. I didn't have the career I want. I wasn't making the money I wanted. And, to put, and I was using her as something to like fill that void of me not being where I wanted to be. Well, I'm not where I want to be, but at least this person is by my side, with me. Also not dealing with where I'm not want to be. And you come to find out that's not going to make you happy. That's not going to make you satisfied. Eventually down the road, she's gonna eventually see you're not where you want to be. You're not happy with your life. So how can she be happy in a relationship if you're not happy with your life? She cannot take you from point A to point B. Only you could do that. Only you can move yourself from point A to point B. All she could do is be a cheerleader. And she's only going to put up with that for so long before she get tired of that. Or she come across a guy who was more focused on his path, is more established. Not because he was given anything, but he put pleasure to the side. He put instant gratification to the side. And he focused on delayed gratification. He made it to the finish line. And guess what? Women want the guys at the finish line. Sorry to tell you, they would prefer a guy they wouldn't have to grind with. That's just the way it is. I don't agree with it, but that's just the way it is. I believe you should build with a person, and you should see potential in the person. And if you don't see no potential in the person, you should just leave them alone. But women rather the guy at the finish line. I don't care how much she got to know you, how much y'all connected emotionally. If there's a guy making 6-7 figures who had interest in her, and you wasn't really doing that for yourself, but you love her, but you wasn't really doing that for yourself, she would definitely, without even getting to know the dude, just off his accolades, she would definitely choose up on you. And I don't blame her. It's just a cold world. Everybody trying to survive. Everybody trying to live the best life they can. We only here for a short time. So getting that girl you want is not gonna fix your life. It's not gonna fix your life. A lot of you dumb motherfuckers think it's gonna fix your life. Think, I'm so sad in this world because I don't have a girlfriend. And bro, you don't have a girl. Oh, no, forget the girlfriend. You don't have the career you want. You don't have the car you want. You don't have the money you want. You don't have the. You're not doing what you want. So why do you expect someone to come in your life to not do what you want with you? Most of these women, they expect you to have everything figured out. And as a guy, you don't care about none of that stuff. You don't care if the girl has anything figured out. All you care about is if she has some box. You don't care a box and a mouthpiece to talk. And sometimes you don't even want that. You don't even want her to talk. You don't care if she got anything figured out. Sometimes you don't care if she got multiple kids. You don't care that she don't got no car. You don't care that she don't got no job. You just care that she's a female. And that's all that matters. While you still trying to struggle to figure out your life and what you got going on. You still trying to struggle and figure out your passion, your goals. But now instead of you trying to do that journey on your own, you have someone else to tag along with you. And they can't figure it out for you. Now you end up in a relationship and time go by and she don't see no improvement in what you're doing and she end up leaving you, or you get married and time go by and God forbid y'all got kids too. That makes it even difficult. And you got divorced and you're like, oh, well, this is not the person I married. No, you didn't become the person you needed to become. Nobody wants to be stagnant in a situation for the rest of their life. Imagine being with somebody for 10 plus years and they're the same person from when you met them from year one. You're stagnant. You're not doing nothing. You're comfortable. You think, well, you know, I got the woman, so I don't really have to work. A lot of men think once they got the woman, they don't really have to work towards nothing. A lot of men do stuff strictly for women. So once they get the women, they don't have to work towards nothing. That's why a lot of men go to the gym. They get fit because they think they're going to, impress the women. And some women do like a guy that's fit. Once they get the woman, they stop going to the gym. Because why? Because they got the woman. Or, like, I don't know how I could drill this into you guys here, but you guys men are stupid as fuck. Including myself. We're stupid as fuck. Stupid as fuck. We don't do anything for ourselves. Nothing. Well, why you want a good job? Why you want a good job? Imagine making $100K a year, $200K a year, but you can only use that job on yourself. You can only spend that income on yourself. But you still want that job? Making $200K a year, working almost maybe like 10, 12 hours a day. But to get that job, you have to be single. Making $200K a year. But after your 12-hour shift, you come home alone. But you have everything you want. All the material stuff you want. Men don't care about material shit. Men know women care about material shit. So men buy material shit to get the women. Imagine that. You get a $200K job offer, but you have to be single, working 10 to 12 hours a day. But you can't be in a relationship. Would you still want it? No. Now imagine you're making $50K a year, and you're only working 8 hours a day and weekends off. But you get the perfect wife. The perfect wife. Everything you could dream for in a woman. The perfect wife. Looks, beauty, mind, intelligence, everything. You would choose that 50K over that 200K. Because we only work as hard for the woman that we want. You only want the woman. You only want the money because you think the money unlocks a certain type of woman. And it does. So once you reach a certain tax bracket, the money unlocks a different caliber of woman. And the higher you go, trust me. If her butt ain't real, her heart ain't either. The higher you go in currency and money and monetary value, the less likely you'll find a woman that truly loves you for you. So the point of this is focus on yourself. Do what you got to do. Make sure you get yourself right before you bring someone else into your life. And once you get to the point where, you feel like you have your financial right, you have a car, a place, and you're ready to settle down and have a family, then you go scout and find the best woman for you. But that's basically it. Just be mindful. Be mindful, be smart, and you'll go far in life. That's just my message, and yeah, peace. That's about it. I don't know what else to say.